Hi everybody, in today's video I'm going to be showing you my 100 plus cube collection. So let's get right into the video. Hey guys, so before I begin, I just want to say that I have a ton of cubes right now. A lot more than I had last year, so this video is going to go quite fast. I'm not going to really explain much on cubes except if they're like my mains or if they're really bad. And also, I'm really sorry for not uploading consistently. I've just been kind of busy, and I think I'll upload more during like Christmas break and things, but right now it's just been really inconsistent. I'm sorry about that. But let's just start right into the cube collection. So first of all, we have 1x1. This is by far the smallest category. I have one of them. Just a normal cubicle one. Next, on to 2x2, I have 14 of them. We have this broken Shang Xiao 2x2, which is horrible. We have a broken Dian Tangen 2x2. We have a stem 2x2, which somehow I lost one of these. Now getting into actual cubes, going from worst to best. We have a Cheaty S 2x2. We have a regular Meilong 2x2. Getting into the magnetic ones, this is in no particular order. We have the Meilong M 2x2, the Moyu Weipo WRS 2x2, the YJ MGC Elite 2x2, the Chi MS 2x2, the non-broken Dian Tangen M 2x2, the YJ MGC 2x2, Diancheng Solar S 2x2, Volk 2 LM I believe, and finally the GAN 251M Pro, which is my current 2x2 main. Guys, so I'm now getting into 3x3. I think this is my second or first biggest. Got a bunch of new cubes yesterday. They were like vintage cubes, so I have a ton of 3x3s right now. For 3x3, I'm just gonna start with the mini cubes. I have 3 of those. I'm not gonna do a total count on a 3x3, but if somebody can tell me in the comments, I'll get a shout out in my next video. But I have the Chi Pillowed Keychain Cube, Super Bad Dollar Store Cube, which has no corner cutting, MFJS Mini Cube, I think it's the Meilong or something, into like really bad dollar store Rubik's brand cubes. We have a pretty big dollar store cube. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. I believe this is a Rubik's brand with just horrible stickers, as you can see. We have some cards cube, I don't really know what this is. We have a 1980s Rubik's Ultimate. This was actually my first cube. We have a 1980s Rubik's brand. We have a Rubik's Tactile cube. We have a Fruits Dollar Store cube, which turns horribly. We have a cube with some weird stickers that were moved around. I think this is a Rubik's brand also. We have some cool cube with pictures on it. We have the dollar cube that I've shown in a lot of my videos. We have some weird cube with some random shapes on it. We have an Oscar's treasure chest, which normally holds my 1x1, and we have another original Rubik's brand. Now getting into speed cubes, I'm just gonna go with the non-magnetic ones and then to the ones in magnetic ones. We have a Chi Warrior W that I was experimenting with changing the texture, and as you can see, very scratched and didn't work out well. We have a Meilong 3x3. We have another Meilong 3x3. This one's better. We have a Volk Power, which I use for underwater solving. We have a Meilong M with an LCC logo on it. We have the GAN 356X V2. We have the Chi MS, which is really slow right now. We have a Chi Thunderclap V3M, I believe. We have a Dian Tangen V2M. For my two kind of backup mains, we have the X-Men Tornado V2, which I would say is probably better backup main. It's also much cheaper. And of course we have the 11M Pro. This is pretty nice, but I don't really like it that much anymore, though I did recently set it up better. And for my main 3x3 out of all of these, we have the Weilong WRM 2021 Light Edition. This cube is just really nice. It's honestly a lot better than the 11M Pro, and I would recommend it over it. So yeah, that was a lot of 3x3s. I do have a ton of 4x4s also. I'm not sure I'm going to know the name of them, but let's get right into them. Okay guys, so these are all my non-magnetic 4x4s. I'm going to go through these really quickly, and again, most of them are pretty bad. I'm just going to end with the best one that I have. We have a horrible Rubik's brand cube. We have possibly a Yushin cube, I'm not really sure. We have a Chi S2 version of a 4x4. We have a 4x4 that I honestly don't know the name of. We have a horrible Cyclone Boys 4x4. We have another 4x4 I don't know the name of. We have a Chi 4x4 V1. We have a Meilong 4x4. We have some old Moyu 4x4. We have an unknown name of a 4x4 again. This is a slightly newer Moyu 4x4. We have like a Chi 4x4 V2 or V3. This is a pretty small size one. We have a carbon fiber 4x4. We have a slightly better Cyclone Boys 4x4. We have another Chi 4x4. I think this is actually the V1, I'm not really sure though. Believe this is the YJUSU V1 4x4. We have the Thunderclap regular size, I believe. We have a pretty bad Chi 4x4. We have a cube that I believe has the same mechanism as the carbon fiber one and also has pink for some reason. We have this horrible 4x4, I think it's from Kung Fu, I don't really remember. And finally, the best of the non-magnetic ones, we have the Chi Which Way 4x4. Now getting onto the magnetic ones, I don't really have that many, only have 7. Actually, I only have 6. I forgot I have another Chi 4x4. The same as the smaller one, I believe the mechanism just bigger. It's actually better cube. For the magnetic ones, I have the Chi MS 4x4, which is currently set up great. I have the Moyu RS4M 4x4. I have the Meilong M 4x4. I have 2 Z-Long 4x4s, one of them is much newer. And we have my main, the YJMGC 4x4, which currently has a clicking noise, as you can hear. Move it up to the mic. So that was it for the 4x4s. After this, the collections will get much smaller. So this will actually be sort of near the end of the video. Now getting on to the 5x5s, I have 6. We have the Meilong 5x5. We have the Chi 5x5. I don't really remember the name of it. We have the Yuchuang 5x5. We have the Zilong 5x5. We have the MS 5x5, which is tied with my backup main as well as the Yuchuang and the Zilong. And we have my main, at least right now, the YJMGC 5x5. For 6x6 Plus, I have 3 of them. I have the MGC 6x6, I have the MGC 7x7, and I have the biggest cube in my collection, the Yushin Little Magic 9x9. I know I'm not really that into big cube. Now getting into non-N by N WCA puzzles, I have 6 Pyramixes. I have a really bad Stem Pyramix. I have a Yushin Black Kirin Pyramix, which is also just as bad. I have a Mefferts Pyramix, which the stickers are super bad quality, as you can see. I have a super old Pyramix, which I don't know the name of. Another super old Pyramix that turns just as badly. And finally, my main and only good Pyramix, the Gan Pyramix. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely so much better than the other ones. For Megamixes, I have one, which is the YJUHU V2M. It's pretty good, and I don't really practice Megamix, so I don't really feel like upgrading anytime soon. For Skewb, we have 3, including a broken one. We don't really have a broken one. This is the Yushin Little Magic one, but I just can't get it back together, as you can see. And then we have the X-Man Winyu, which is my backup main. And we have my main, which is the Gan Skewb. This is much better than the Wingy. For square ones, we have 4. I used to have 2 yesterday. We have 2 very, very old square ones that I got yesterday. I don't know the name of them, but they're really, really bad. We have my backup main, which is the Yushin Little Magic square one. This thing isn't great, but it's definitely okay. And we have my main, the YJMGC square one. Finally, for the last of the WCA, I have a clock. This is the Chi. It's very good, and I'm not going to be upgrading anytime soon. Now for the last category, we have non-WCA. I have a couple of these, but not that many. We have a Chi Fisher cube, which turns nicely. We have a Meilong Clover cube, which is the same as a 3x3, just it looks different. We have something that's like the Ready cube, just looks like a Clover cube. We have a Duncan 2x2 Pyromorphix. Yes, this is not a Pyramix. Doesn't turn like one. It turns like a 2x2 actually. We have 2 Gordian Knot puzzles. As you can see, one of them solves, one of them's not. I don't really know how to solve this one. We have some horrible turning Rubik's ball. It literally does not like turn at all. We have a Rubik's mirror cube, and we have some Chi Skewb shape mod. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed that long video. That was honestly a pain to make. I have so many cubes at this point. If anybody kept track, please put in the comments and you'll get a shout out. But anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.